Let me refresh.
It's all my fault. Well, it's not my fault. It's his fault.
I think it's Cassini. I think Cassini busted it open.
It's everyone else's fault but mine. I refuse to accept.
Look at Billy. She
I've
looks
become
like
untethered.
Billy looks like Jennifer Connelly, so I'm taking her home with me.
No, it's true. I'm a bit worried that we lost quite a lot on people then. I hope we didn't lose too much.
That's all right.
We're back. Well, this just carries on how professional we are, I guess, really. It's very sad. Welcome back. I suppose I better shout this out for the last whatever for people that are watching it on repeat
Thank
or
you
whatever.
for staying.
Thank you for saying. Thank you for clicking onto the second video. I hate, for people that don't know this channel, I really hate when we have to go to a second video. I feel really unprofessional. I know we're unprofessional anyway, right? And that's fine. I don't care the vibe. I just really hate when it goes to a second video. It's like one of the things I hate most in the world at the minute, which is there's a lot of bad things in the world. So that's a bit over the top. So one of the things I hate most about streaming. Let's dial it way back. It's late.
Wow.
This feels like an aside.
I feel like perhaps
goodness.
this is just what life when you're a streamer is like sometimes, and shit happens and you hurdle it or you don't, and we swerved a bit, and now we're back.
Us. Yeah, it only happens to us.
Oh, it happens to loads of other people.
Fault.
It happens
running
a
through
lot.
my stupid computer, and that's what upsets me. And I let everyone down.
I think it's my cat's fault because his fall startled ABS. I think we should blame Cassini.
I'm not against that. It made me feel better about myself. For those that have just joined us or have just come back, and if we vanished for literally like half an hour beforehand, which I really hope not, and I'm too lazy to watch videos back because I've got too much to do. But Bill will, Ewan will, because Ewan's the man that does that sort of thing. He helps me out in that regard. I don't want to watch myself back anyway. It's a miserable experience. I just love living in the moment. We were chatting with Billy. Well, Anna was the pianist, the Jennifer Connelly, who, when this popped up in the face generator, I was quite happy. I was like, oh, that is a bit Jennifer.
I love Jen. Love her.
Big fan. But yeah, poor Billy Schmidt is stuck in the parlour because if she leaves, she owes a lot of money to the Tin Stars, one of the, I guess, the groups of people on Nameless. And for all their failures, the gamblers have offered her safe haven in the parlour. She hasn't left in nearly a couple of years. As long as she plays the piano every day, she gets a bit of food, she gets a bed, she gets a drink and whatever.
Protection.
And Anna's been chatting away. And what were you building up to there, Anna?
Well, Anna she just sort of wants to know if this is she rolled really well, by the way. Like, I'm not just lying. She rolled a 13. If the request she had just now to go and reclaim money that's owed is reclaiming money from people who've already been beaten up, like if she's beating up people that are already beaten, or if it's something other than your typical beating up the poor situation.
The truth is, what did you say your name was again? Sorry.
Anna. It doesn't matter. It's a lie. Just call me whatever. I don't care.
The truth is, Anna.
Sure.
Everyone on Nameless is beaten up and ground down and clinging on by their last bootstraps. A lot of people owe money.
Yeah,
to one
there
or
are
the
people
other.
who don't feed off everybody else, and there are people who do. And I want to know if the people that we're going to get paid to beat up are pieces of shit that you could live without, or decent people who are doing their best without being awful to everyone else.
Well, with a 13, you're going to get some information, I guess. Well, better than her saying, well. Truth is, Anna, now on Nameless, since the corporation left, you got a few groups, I guess. You got the gamblers who you were chatting to upstairs, who they'll lend you money, they'll look after you until you can't pay. You got the Tin Stars who'll look after you, keep you safe until you can't pay. And you got the rest of us. They call us the slang, right? The court between us. The court between us. Those of us that
Classy.
are neither,
Nice.
right? Neither. You got the miners. You got people like me. You got the people that are running the stores, the maintenance workers, and that. They're just trying to get by. And each of us, I guess, not through choice, have ended up having to be looked after or protected by one or the other. So for me, gamblers are all right. They've seen me okay. But, down at the diner, she don't like the gamblers, they take from her. And it's what it is. People are leaving. Every time a ship comes in, a delivery for alcohol or food, or like some other miners come in to try and drill from nearby asteroids that we don't do anymore. 1, 2, 3 more people leave. See,
How do they leave?
Just on the
Do
ships.
they stow? Do they pay? What's the...
Bit of both. Some stow. Some save money. Some pay.
Are there many weapons on this rock?
Pay enough. There's no weapons on the rock.
All right.
The tin stars probably have some. I'd imagine the gamblers have some too, but none of the rest of us have. There was never any need. The tin star with security, so they got some, but for the rest of us, we were just workers and miners. It's not like you get outsiders coming in causing trouble. It's like an old town.
Yeah, my worry is,
we're
not planning to be here for terribly long. There's not many of us, and if somebody chose to overwhelm us and take our crew, take our ride, then there's not a huge amount we could do about that. Do you know what I mean? You're the piano man. Ding, 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 ding. You got a family, Billy?
Not anymore. Not for a while. I came over here with my boyfriend 5-6 years ago. He's gone now. And friends I had, 3 managed to get off planet. 1 went to the crematorium. Like, there's people I know here, there's locals, there's regulars that kind of half keep an eye out for me, dropping a few dollar deals like you did, buy me a drink. But no one that close. But it's hard when you've got to stay in the parlour. The world comes to you, you don't go to the world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what that means. Listen, I can't make any promises. I'm one of 3 in my crew, and we make decisions together, but we try not to be the worst people you ever met in your life.
Well, that guy that you were standing with tried to
Mac,
sing a song. Yeah,
he's all right.
He's got a certain vibe to him.
He's... You know that thing that people say where they're like, he's a psycho, but he's our psycho. You know that thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's our psycho. But you know what? I saw him leave a man without his bottom jaw over a cat, so he's not the worst.
He sounds a lot like Reeve.
Reeve did not leave me a good impression.
So you're saying he's better than Reeve?
Yeah. I can sleep alone at night with my door unlocked and not worry about where my knife is.
Yeah, I see your point. He sounds all right.
Yeah, he's good people. And so's the dude in the coat, even though he's kind of a dick. He's like, our dick.
Yeah, is it true that you spent time in prison?
Ignore his flappy jaw.
I can't believe that's the first thing someone would say when they came into a
right?
bar for the first time. Right?
It's not even true. Anyway. We're not going to be here for long. How much do you owe? Like, as of today, what does your debt stand at?
Honestly, I don't know.
Rough guess?
I haven't spoken to him for a year. If the same calculations went up, a couple of credits, but goodness knows, it could be 6, it could be 1. Do you know what I mean?
All right. How many of them are there? There's 250 people total on this rock, right?
There's
How
not
many people in the 10 stars?
That's well out of date.
All right.
There's 40 at best.
How many of them are 10 stars?
There's three main badge toting ones, but they've got allies around,
All right.
There's some.
Got a name?
Honestly, there's probably some in here, but so don't speak too loud. You want a name for the head of the Tin Stars?
Yeah.
The head's a lady called Abigail. Abigail Scarborough.
Does she like rosemary, sage, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme?
What are those things?
It's an odd song.
Okay.
Okay, Abigail Scarborough. You got anybody else?
There's this guy, the I guess the muscle, I guess.
Yeah.
He's a dick, right? He the miners tried unionize him, and he ratted him out. Turned into like an enforcer pig kind of guy. His name's Ricky Rocker, ROCA. If your mind likes to think of spellings.
Nah, don't take notes, me. All in the mind.
No, good. Yeah, Ricky Rocker.
Ricky Rocco, Rick to Rucker, Rickled Records.
Don't trust Ricky Rocker. Man.
I won't.
He's not a smooth talker. Not like upstairs. You know? All right, at least
I'm sorry, they were smooth.
Turn on the charm.
Let me tell you what I did, Billy, because honestly, I thought they were both pieces of shit. So I made myself as disgusting as possible and inferred that I'd pooped and peed myself in my skin suit just so they'd stay away. Also, I haven't brushed my teeth for an amount of time, and I breathed all over Reeve just to make sure he'd keep his distance.
The thing is, right, although everyone sucks around here, they've treated me well, and after hours, they've never made a move on me. They've always been nice to me. They've always looked after me. And all they ask for is that I do an honest day's work.
That's changed my opinion.
Reeve punched a guy out who threatened me once, you know.
All right. Have you got the third name of the Tin Stars, the main third one?
Oh, it's this lady. Can't remember her first name. Her second name's like Pinkfoot.
Something Pinkfoot.
She's well suspicious of outsiders, though. Like, she ain't gonna come and approach you or anything.
Oh,
give you a wide berth. Pinkfoot.
No interest. Listen, I know you're in a pinch, and I know we're strangers, and I've sat down at this piano like I'm going to be your buddy. I can't promise I'm going to save you, but I'm going to talk to the other two, and they're not bad sorts. And you know what? They saved me. So why not you? Can you do something other than play the piano? Not that that's, the worst skill in the world, but can you fix stuff? Can you cook? Can you mend? I don't know, fly?
Oh, I do have some skills.
Yeah, what you got?
I can juggle.
Fine. I mean, Mac, you see him over there, that fella? Like, I mean, look at those hands, right? Those are hands that, well, not to put too fine a point on it, those are lonely hands. And if you showed him that you can juggle, he'd be all about that. No, not even lying. And I'm not saying, like, you must do that and then we'll get you off the rock. Whether or not, it's fine. But
I'm used to having to do things
to
get looked after, you know. You wouldn't be the first in that regard.
Well, that's not what I'm telling you. I'm going to go and talk to my mates, and I'm going to go and apologise to Reeve because I was kind of a bitch. I was in a bad mood, and you know how it goes. I'm going to go say sorry, and talk to the other two. You stay strong, all right? And I'll be back. I'll come and talk to you again, I promise. And honestly, my name is Min. I just call myself Anna because I don't like the memories of my real name, but that's what it is.
No, then it's Anna. It is. Let's leave memories behind, Job.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Look to the future. Billy goes back to playing the piano with.
Anna puts her hand briefly over Billy's hands on the keys and just gives it a slight squeeze, like a sisterhoody, I got you tight squeeze, and then stands up, salutes, walks back up the stairs to the boss upstairs.
during this time, I'd like to. We're getting late in the stream, and let's be honest,
Yeah.
time is limited. But I'd like to approach Bill. I feel like it's been a very long time during this time. Mac's done a bit of something, Anna's done a bit of something. But it's been a very long time since we've touched base with Bill, and I'd love to do that before I climb to the wooden hill to Sleepy Town.
You can touch Bill's base as much as you want.
Oh, wow, that's canon.
I've never felt more awkward in my life.
Good.
The bromance is real, people.
What's he up to?
So I'm guessing as everyone left, right? Everyone abandoned. Mac and well, not abandoned, but everyone left. Mac and Anna went downstairs, and
Jameson and Rosa wandered.
Jameson and Rosa wandered off.
Just you and Reeve.
Is Reeve still there?
Yeah, he's leaning back with an arm over there. He's like that, and he's sipping one of his vodkas, smiling at you with his terrible smile. Just looking out over the space, like as if he's always a little bit tuned in, ready to go if needed.
Bill will lean over to the table and he'll grab a couple of glasses and he'll pour out a measure of, what was the gin?
Good question.
Uncle Smokey's magic berry.
Mr. Smith's.
Mr. Smith's.
Can I describe Mr. Smith's to you? I've not been able to describe any of the alcohol, and I wrote a whole book on the alcohols that you could find in.
We're so sorry. You're such a neglected storyteller.
I mean, you asked, so I'm gonna say let's see and see if he drinks it first. So Bill will pour one out and he'll look over to Reeve and he'll say, he'll just ask a question. Mr. Smith?
Well, Mr. Smith, as you know,
tease it towards the glass.
As you know, gin is known as mother's ruin, and for a reason. And Mr. Smith has ruined more mothers and fathers and daughters, sons and grandparents than any other drink. After the first sip, you'll never believe that anyone would want another mouthful of Mr. Smith's ever. But as soon as the aftertaste hits, you're drinking to avoid it.
Wow.
Listen, Reeve. I didn't ask you for the marketing ploy. Do you want a glass? Do you want to join me?
Not really. It's horrible.
And he'll sit down on the opposite side of the booth.
Reeve finishes it. Reeve literally flicks it onto the ground and fills it with another vodka.
And Bill will see his back.
You're not going with your friends, Bill?
I can leave if you want, but I thought we could have a conversation, man to man.
You want a men's conversation? Sure, I'm up for that. What's up?
Gets lonely out in space among the stars.
It does. It's a lonely life for Reeve Dishwater.
How long have you worked here?
15 years.
It's a long time.
It's a long time.
What do you do for Jameson? I assume you work for him.
Roll a savvy, please.
Oh, go on then. Let's blow it.
Yeah.
Let's use my true grit.
True grit.
Hey.
True
grit
grit
is a power that means
the upper hand.
His grit, and cleverly, Bill's grit is his highest stat, so he gets to roll a grit with upper hand, which is an extra dice. You roll 3 dice and you keep your 2 highest, and he gets to add +2.
Oh, which is good because I drop a 2 and I keep an 11 + 2.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's
Get
good.
Your coat you pulled.
I am. I guess I don't do anything for Jameson. I do things for us. I make sure that the parlour runs smoothly, that there's no trouble, and if there is trouble, it's dealt with.
When you say us, though, do you mean you, Jameson, and Rosa, or do you mean the people are Nameless.
Me, Jameson, and Rosa, we sort of we stand for the people at Nameless. You know, there's
All of them.
well, that's the thing. Like, someone's got to stand against the Tin Stars, haven't they?
The rising tide of darkness.
Yeah.
Someone's got to fight for the little guy against the against against the Fash. He's got there.
Listen, and he'll pour out another glass of Mr. Smith's. Listen, now you're talking my language, and he'll knock it back.
Do you remember in Fimbria when you played the most disagreeable person ever in the world ever? Do you not think that Bill
Surely
might
not.
be his brother?
Was that a thing?
What staring
and then
with his eyes that are a little bit too big, which
the,
is the
the
greatest
person,
ever
the
character
person that
trait.
makes to like other people feel
Drinking the worst drink in the house. Yeah.
He'll see that back and then he'll look at him and say, "Who was? If you don't mind me asking, of course, who was the last person you helped out?"
Oh man, it was a long time ago now. Well, there's that.
I mean, it doesn't bode well. It's a long time ago.
No, there was no. Jody. Jody was short of money one night at the diner, and I happened to be in there, and I paid his bill.
The barkeep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's a very nice thing to do,
Yeah.
Reeve. If I can call you Reeve.
You can certainly call me Reeve.
Do you...
Ditchwater.
It's very true. No offense, of course. Bow his head a little bit.
Wasn't my choice.
It seldom is. Do you mind if I take one of these to share with my crew? You did say you pay for our drinks all night.
Yeah. But the night's nearly over. But of course.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. Like, you came in at a funny time. It's very much the end of the evening, and So yes, I guess the offer is running low on time. But please head back to your friends, I guess, for what would be last orders, I suppose.
Thanks. And he'll pick up a bottle of he'll pick up the remainder of the bottle of Mrs. Smith's gin and 3 glasses in her hand, and he'll turn to walk away and just stop just before he goes and say, just out of curiosity, Reeve, that
One more thing.
Just one more thing. That he'll look around a little bit. Rosa is she's quite a woman. How long have her and Jameson been married? And he just wants to gauge.
Punch me in the jaw now.
He wants to gauge the reaction more than anything, more than the information.
And roll a savvy then, please.
With
the upper hand.
This is what I should have said.
You can have an upper hand though. You can have an upper hand.
Thanks.
You can get to know him.
I feel like I've done some legwork. That's a flat 8.
Yeah, good legwork. He does look a bit wistful. So, ever since I've known them, they came over like a decade ago, and they were married then. They're still married now.
That's interesting.
But they're good friends. They're good friends, and we work well together. They help me out. They moved me from my job in the mines. They saw potential in me, and now I'm here. Look at me, in all this finery, drinking what I want to drink, chatting with the likes of you. Comfortable life, I suppose, as comfortable as it can be in Nameless. they've done great things for me.
Yeah. Bill thinks for a minute as to whether he should push it, and I suppose flashes back to the mild turmoil or disagreements when they first arrived, and so just thinks, screw it, and turns to him and says, "Oh yeah, but she looked a little bit more agreeable to you than he did, right?"
Right, we're gonna roll a contested grit roll. So we're going to roll against each other.
Okie dokie.
If anybody feels like a boon, this would be the moment.
Yes. Or not, see how
At the
things
start
go.
of the next session, Anna walks upstairs to find her captain's jaw separate to the rest of his skull.
What did I say? Grit. What's Greaves
Good
grit?
times.
All right. What's that?
10 plus 2.
Oh, you hit, because he's an 11. 10 plus 1.
Wow, you win!
The big guns are firing.
I was sure that was going to fail.
He sighs
Yeah, me too.
He sighs wistfully.
Bill shoots him a wink.
I guess they're both agreeable to me, but, it's what it is, isn't it? I do what I do. They're happy. I do me. Good for
That's
them.
called a devil's threesome.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a sudden urge to sing some sad drinking songs. And Reeve picks up his
Now I feel
the
bad.
bottle of vodka and he staggers off downstairs.
Reeve gets +1 blues.
Towel by the piano into the night.
But I feel as though that told me something.
Oh, he's in love with both of them. Double unrequited love. Does he pass
Bill...
Anna on the stairs then? Is that what happens?
That'll be pretty much the timing of it, yeah.
Oh, what a shame.
Because Bill, Anna's heading up as he's not paying attention to you, Anna. You won't get his attention now.
Bill will turn with the bottle and 3 glasses and not follow him, but he will proceed in the same direction.
Anna, are you willing to turn round so that the 3 of you gather together at the bar for the last moment?
The last bite, that last push. Yeah. I mean, Anna's foot's on the bottom stairs. She sees Reeve and she's like, ah! And then sees like his heartbreak is writ large on his face. And she's like, nah, this is a man who will not give 2 shits about any apology I have to offer. I'm just going to go and get drunk now. And she turns around and nods to Billy. Her name is Billy.
Beryl?
Beryl,
I don't know. Nods to her. Sort of, good luck with this
Beryl,
one.
the fishwife.
All right, Beryl. And then, heads to the bar, slaps Mac on the back in like that friendly, irritating way that she has. Just goes, all right, mate, how you doing? Nods to Jodie and says, look, I was a bit of a dick when I first arrived today, and I'm sorry about that. Not saying exactly who she's apologising to, just a general to the universe. And then she's like, I'll have a bit of your moonshine. That's all right.
Of course, miss.
But he can drink your piss.
Jodie smiles. He pours a double moonshine for you. Refills Mac's glass. Sees that Bill's on the gin, so gives him a very judgmental look, and then wanders off to polish his glass and leave the 3 of you at the end of the bar.
God, Bill, you can't even get drinking right.
Is it weird that was an all too familiar look?
No, it's not.
Okay, well that's all right.
Yeah, it's the same look I got when I asked for 3 boxes of Captain Asteroid cereal, which Antonio ate, by the way. He'll buy you more, don't worry.
You better.
Well,
No, listen, this place has grown on me. I like it. It's There's intrigue. There's intrigue, Anna.
There are these fuckers called the Tin Stars who seem to be like lone enforcement. They have this. They don't. The lady at the piano, her name is Billy, and she's been essentially a captive here because she owed them what started off $100 dues, and it's now grown to almost 2 credits, if not more. And she's helpless. She can't escape. But here, they've taken care of her. They offered her protection, food, lodging. As long as she sits on the piano and keeps the punters happy, she's going to be all right. But she can't live like this forever.
So, we like these people, right?
No. They're just not complete shits. I don't like Toothy. I don't mind Thug. Plus, he looked like he was about to cry when I passed him on the stairs. What the fuck did you say to him? He was honestly big boy tearing up. I mean, look at him over that piano. He's singing "I Know Him So Well" by Barbara Dixon right now.
Bill will call him in and he'll say, "Did you see the way he looked at Rosa?"
Who's Rosa?
Jameson's wife.
Jameson has a
I'm
wife.
pretty sure it wasn't reciprocal.
Jameson owns a wife, or Jameson married a wife?
Apparently, they came here married.
Oh,
it's not entirely clear, but I mean, I'm guessing they're married.
Yeah.
By the way, Billy likes your meaty hands, Mac. If you go and warble at her, I'm sure she'll be, receptive.
Well, that's something we'll never know, but I do find that there is a temptation to pick a side in this place. If you know what I mean?
I think we're going to fit right in.
Are we staying so long that we have to fit?
We don't have to, but we could.
Here's my concern. Loads of people, apparently every time a ship arrives, people leave. And we are... No, people from the Rock leave. Bill, take this seriously. We are 3 idiots with 1 gun. And they are many desperate people with pickaxes and sharp, pointy, rocky things. And if they decide to take over our ship, there'll be very little we can do about it.
260 people is a lot of people.
Well, it's not 260. Billy was saying it's nearer 40 or 50. But that's still 37 or 47 more than we are.
Matt could take care of 40 people.
Really?
No, did you not see? Maybe not the last punch he threw, but somewhere along the line, there was one that would have definitely knocked out 40 people.
I don't think we're going to have to face 40 people because I get the very strong feeling that this place is a bit factional. So at most, we're going to have to face off against one of those factions.
Well, here's the other thing as well. The other faction might well have people in this bar, so let's not talk too much about them.
Bill will have a sudden shock of realization on his face and then lean in and just say, but that is really good.
Yeah, like Anna really hasn't just been fucking around at the piano all night.
There's some really good information. Anna, thanks.
Anna taps on her portable communication device and says Tin Stars equal Boss Abigail Scarborough, and then Muscle Ricky Rocket Rick to Wrecker Rickle Wreckers, and then somebody Pink. She didn't hear properly because there was lots of playing, so she just put Pink Fuck for the third one. She has no idea what that name was. And then lots of question marks. And then she puts inflated loans, violent enforcement, take anything they want.
I don't know about you guys, but I think I could use a Dynameal.
I feel like it's like the last word on the scene, to be honest.
It is very much
It's good. It's
And
perfect.
as Makoff suggests, a diner meal, that is very much where we will finish.
Yeah.
Thank you for those that came back after our massive crash. I blame it all on me, probably.
Blame the interweb.
We're
No,
not
it's
blaming
the
you,
internet's
Luke.
fault.
Let's blame my stupid cat.
Yeah, but thank you so much. We went long, but we were enjoying it. We always do this in Orbital Blues. It sucks you in.
Yep.
That's why you should buy it. Get on the Kickstarter. It sucks you in.
Because it's a
You're
really
like,
good
you do it
setting.
for 2 hours and suddenly it's 4 hours later or something. You know.
And if we
and
can
also-
make four of these out of one of the 6, then that's a whole lot of game time.
That is it. The Kickstarter is coming with. This is literally, they call it like a pamphlet adventure or something. There's 6 of them. Honestly, there's 4 pages, and 4A4 printed it off, and I've made a whole pack out of it from the stuff. There's so much stuff in it, and we're going to run this for weeks and weeks and weeks. And that's one of the 6 pamphlets. And
Whether they like it or not.
And that's
Yeah,
not a
they're doing
threat.
it. I don't
promise.
It's happening. Even if they leave on the ship's going to crash and they're going to be back on Nameless.
No.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was Anna's idea to just leave.
Day all over
They're
again.
going to wake up and it's back
Oh
on Nameless.
Oh,
no. It's Russian
beautiful,
doll
though, it is
without
beautiful.
the amazing actress lady. When is our next OB session?
I think so, because we're running this, I think we're going to try and run these ones every few weeks, which is much more regular for us than Orbital Blues is normally. It's normally 4, 5, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But I think while we're doing this Afterburn one, we're going to keep it quite tight. Next Saturday we've got Tony and Rudy. The week after we've got John Marks is going to run a sci-fi game for us. Then we'll go Orbital Blues. Then we'll probably go LOLO. And then we're going to do every 3 weeks.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Nice.
Good. And thank you so much to Soul Muppet for sponsoring us this evening.
Yeah, thanks.
That was really kind of you guys, and we've had
In spite of all that
riot.
ridiculous.
You don't regret it.
DM us if you do.
No, we come with love. We come with love and appreciation and
no one's going
and a deep,
stuff
honest
20 minutes.
enjoyment of the game.
yeah, and we really are committed to playing this as much as we as honestly as we can. We really do love this game.
It's a brilliant game.
And better groups would have spent about 15 minutes in the parlour and then done some proper work. But we just spent 3.5 hours in there. So
Precisely.
it is what it is, isn't it? But at least we got the vibe. We got the vibe now. We know who everyone is.
Billy got a backstory,
Yeah.
and Reeve got to cry his big manly tears. Matt nearly got laid.
Exactly. Anna got to be all emo for half an evening.
Oh, bless her little heart.
But her lover is far, far away. It'll be a long time before she hears his lovely voice again.
I don't bore you.
The lean in that gets me every time.
Did he reply to any of her messages, by the way? Because you have to assume she was all evening just giving him a running commentary on how hard this place sucks.
He hasn't, which might be worrying. So,
Oh, don't do that. That's like
is that?
threatening you
Luke,
and all night.
You wouldn't, would you, Luke?
You think Anna was in a mard now? Just wait till you kill off Antonio. Unfucking bearable, mate.
Well, that is a bombshell. We'll leave this stream on. Thank you very much, everyone. We sometimes do video games on Monday and other days, but if you follow our Discord, you'll get to know that. The things you need to know is that every weekend, Friday, Saturday, we do some role playing. For the first couple of years, me, Ben, and Ewan did every weekend, and then we realised as lockdown eased that life happens. But as long as there's one of the 3 of us on stream, it's a Boys in the Baltic Star night. Socks does a lot of stuff for us as well. There's some other friends that do stuff as well. Next Friday is a Traveller Day, which is our first sci-fi love. So that'll be Friday.
I hear that's what happens if we're all here on a Friday, but Luke,
yeah, if the 3 of us are here on a Friday, we play Traveller. Or we catch up on the first half of the last
Which is also Space
yeah.
Cowboys, but somewhat more cheerful than we are.
Yeah, cheers.
Well, I mean, we're quite cheerful. They have more money than we do. I mean, there's Agnar, who's fucking loaded anyway.
Well, last night we lit cheesy balls and threw them at a naked man's chest. So,
He's always buying brunch.
Yeah.
Exactly, he's a rich man.
That's why.
Plus,
he's
you
not
have
the
a
most
spaceship with a
loaded.
massive hold filled with fish.
Yeah, full of fish.
Tons of fish.
So much
Crazy
fun.
amounts of fish.
So that's our next Friday. Next Saturday, we're going to do Tony and Rudy Adventures, which is 1930s gentleman adventurers. That is a lot of
With the
fun as
beautiful John Legitimine.
well. Oh, he's a Greek god.
The
that
swoon-worthy.
man.
I
Oh,
believe.
He's very, very
half
easy on
that
the eyes and the
marble.
ears.
Oh my
He's lovely.
goodness, his accent.
Cool. Openly adore that man. Yeah.
So that's next weekend. So Friday, Saturday. Come and join us Friday, Saturday. Subscribe, do whatever you do. Follow. I don't know what it is. Do that stuff.
And
we'll be back
normally we do
here
a thing on Monday, but we're
3
not
weeks.
doing Mondays for a couple of weeks, Ben and I, because we've both got quite busy stuff going on.
Life fixes,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Real life kicks in. Real life always
Yeah,
prioritizes.
Yeah, so the next time you'll see us is 11 o'clock UK time on Friday for the second part of our Traveller mid-season tour of the ship and light role-playing session.
With podcaster and content creator Cara Lasker,
Hey,
as portrayed by our very own Luke.
we love Carol. I love Carol.
Yeah.
Me and
I love Carol Lasker. Yeah.
Right. Ben was very silent at that point. Anyway, good night, everyone. Sleep well. We'll see you all next Friday. Take care. Love you. Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good
Take
night,
care,
all.
guys.